Okay, first question everybody asks: how tall is the tower? Can't tell you. Okay, it's very confidential. We've been sworn into secrecy, but I can give you a hint. Okay, and it's not drawn as tall as it really is. Okay, so you know it's clearly it's a pretty major step in the height of tall buildings as we march along. And it's kind of interesting if you do like a plot of the world's tallest buildings, depending on how you measure them over time. The steps have been fairly minor. If you go back to Les Robertson's, who's in the audience here today, World Trade Centers, the step from there to Sears was really a relatively modest step, and Sears sat there for a long time. Then along came Petronas, and you go all the way to the left, the Empire State Building. That's from like 1929. Okay, so you can see that the growth has been relatively modest over quite a while. The Petronas Towers were there for a brief moment. Basically, the spire was slightly above the roof of Sears, and there's arguments about how you measure tall buildings. And I think there's a meeting tomorrow in Chicago, or today. The Council of Tall Buildings having a meeting on how to measure tall buildings again. Okay, using this as a Burj as an opportunity to reevaluate how to measure tall buildings. And of course, Taipei 101 is the current record holder. Okay, so it's tall.